everyone, thanks for joining me and Happy New Year. It's 2016, woohoo, it's quite exciting. So this week's news, CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, descended upon Vegas. First up is the FF01 concept car. It's beautiful, it's sublime, great lines, almost looks a little bit like a Batmobile, great horsepower, can go up to 200 miles per hour. It really is quite good looking and been talked about so much over all of the different reviews across all of the websites. It's been quite interesting. LG introduced us to their roll-up screen. So the one they had at the show is an 18-inch HD screen, but they have plans for it to become a 55-inch 4K screen, which would be absolutely phenomenal. There's also a robot that made an appearance. So Intel and Ninebot got together and they created this a Segway robot butler. It's like a rideable buddy that helps you out with your household chores in kind of the most round possible way, but he's uber cute. He's only tiny, but very cute. Audio Technica. So they've evolved their technology and they brought out a wireless deck. Sex toys have been given a little bit of love. Literally. It's so random. So there's a new sex toy called the eSensory, and it synchronizes with your erotic ebooks. I'm not going to say anymore. You can use your imagination to your heart's content. It's that awful time of year where we all start making New Year's resolutions. I actually didn't bother this year because, let's face it, I never stick to them. However, if you did and you do, and any of those include fitness or healthy eating, then there's some great YouTube channels that can give you encouragement, fitness tips, videos, recipes, and ones you ought to check out that I had a nosy on earlier were FitnessBlender and also BeFit. They'll give you free workouts. And if you're thinking about healthy eating, wanting recipes, TheDomesticGeek, she has some great recipes for you, and also CleanandDelicious. I'm an absolute sucker for social media. I love it, don't we all? It's becoming more and more popular. There are lots of different types of social media, which is what this video is about. However, Instagram is the one I'm coming to next. Every time I do one of these videos, I'm going to introduce you to some of the interesting Instagrammers or beautiful Instagrammers that I've come across. The first one is Daniel Tran. He obviously travels the world and goes to extraordinary places, and he documents his journeys and travels via his Instagram. Ashley Galvin Yoga, she is just gorgeous. It's in the title, gives you a clue, yoga. I love looking at her account because the settings are pretty, she's beautiful to look at, but the body is such a creative and stunning form, and she makes it look just exquisite. The next one is suryoonkgo. I hope I've said that right, because I'd hate to think I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure I probably have. But it's an account of, not necessarily a popular Instagram account, but I came across it because the pictures are very pretty on there. There's a real rawness to the images. The next one is crunchygreenie. So this is a food account. They post delicious looking food and recipes. So if you kind of want food porn, this is a really good website because the pictures are gorgeous. Finally, my favourite is one I came across probably about 2 months ago and introduced my friend Victoria to it actually. It's one called Jenritterman. So she takes photographs and she uses macro. That's kind of the main basis of her Instagram account. Kickstarter, have you ever been on there? I'm pretty sure you probably have if you're watching this. If you haven't, it's a brilliant website. So this is a website where people go with their ideas from all over the world. The ideas are wild, wacky, wonderful, crazy, interesting, intelligent, but it's a crowdfunding space. So they put their ideas up on this website and people just like you or I are able to go on there, have a look at their idea and see whether or not you want to invest or fund it or help fund it. But the Doki watch is very cool. It's by Doki. It's the first children's smartwatch that has video calling enabled, which is obviously brilliant for the parents. The second one is the D12 lamp. It's the first modular, customizable, versatile, handmade LED lamp. So talking about social networks, it wouldn't be right if Twitter wasn't mentioned, but I've decided not necessarily to tell you about certain Twitter accounts. I thought I'd go down the route of trending hashtags. And the first one was hashtag guns in America, because Obama is obviously looking at the policies on owning guns here in the States, and it's causing quite a lot of controversy. So that was one of the trending hashtags. The second one is lip sync battle. Now I wasn't quite sure why this one was trending, so I had to actually look it up myself, but apparently Channing Tatum, his wife Jenna Tatum, took over the show Lip Sync Battle. So that's why that one's trending, that's why it's got a hashtag. And the third one was on unpopular music opinions. It's people's opinions on music, artists that they think will be unpopular. So they've hashtagged it unpopular music opinions. That's pretty much it. Finally, I've decided to shut this down with a horoscope, because doesn't everything have a horoscope in it as a closing? I had a look. So Capricorn, this is your time right now up until I believe the 19th of January. And so I decided to find this for you from a Pinterest account called TheZodiaccity, and it is really quite fun. They do this for all of the different star signs. So that's it, my little rundown of my last week in news and social networks. I hope some of that may be useful to you, and you might find some great people to follow throughout all of that. But I'll see you again soon, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great 2016, and I'll catch up with you soon. Goodbye.